Our world is in a constant state of turmoil. Everywhere around us, society is becoming more self-absorbed and self-centered and looking out for what's right for them. We have an opportunity, though, to bring this piece of the gospel that we have in our lives to those in the world. The church has a program whereby missionaries are taught how to bring that gospel in a sensible, organized, understandable manner to people who are truly looking for the peace that the gospel brings. However, before these missionaries are sent out to do this sacred work, they must be taught at home. The real work begins before the big white envelope arrives in the mail. I'll be offering 3 topics and 3 ways to help prepare your missionary for that full-time service. The first way to help prepare them is personal. They need to be taught personally how to prepare to be a missionary. If you have the opportunity to have the full-time missionaries in your home from your ward or your branch, do that. Have those missionaries in your home. They bring a special spirit and the mantle of the responsibility that they have, and that is a tremendous teaching opportunity for our children. Along with that, when a missionary leaves your home unit, your ward, or your branch, take your children to their farewell. Let them see that these young people that they've watched all their lives are preparing to go and do this sacred work. And then when they come home, bring your children to their welcome home talks in church and maybe an open house, and let them talk with the missionary about their experiences. This will teach their children that they too can learn how to do what the missionary coming home just did. The next thing that children need to learn how to do before they go on a mission is to work. They need to learn how to work in families and in small groups like that around the house, maybe doing chores that are age appropriate. But then as they get older, they can go next door and help maybe the widow next door with some yard work, or help with a civic project, painting or cleaning up a park. Work is an essential part of the mission, and they need to learn how to do it. Part of the work, too, that they need to learn how to do at home is simple things, day-to-day tasks like laundry and cooking and cleaning. These are opportunities for them to be self-fulfilled and be self-managed and be able to take care of their own affairs. On the topic of spiritual preparation, as your children get older, they'll begin attending seminary. This is a remarkable opportunity for them to hear gospel principles taught by dedicated instructors in the seminary program to help teach them gospel principles you've taught them throughout their lives. When our children went to seminary, we purchased a set of scriptures that they kept in the seminary room so that our children would always have constant access to a set of scriptures to participate in that seminary class. For those of you who have gone on missions, tell your children about the mission that you served. Tell them about the good things. Tell them about the different things, difficult things. You're not a bakery. Don't sugarcoat it. I'm sure there were problems. I'm sure there was adversity, but you learned from it, you went through it, and they need to learn they too can go through it. Finally, there's an opportunity for financial preparation. As soon as your children are old enough to understand the concept of money, help them learn to budget and save their money so that they know how to better use that resource. As they become older and the money starts coming in more seemingly larger quantities and more regularly, open up a bank account for them. Teach them that in this account, the money goes in for their mission and it stays there until their mission, that these are indeed sacred funds that they will use to serve the Lord. In California, the state has made it very difficult for any company to hire a worker under the age of 18. So our kids had a hard time finding jobs when they were 18. So we had them work and find jobs when they were 18, and they were able then to set aside half of their mission money for that mission. This is an opportunity to financially invest in that mission, and they don't rely so heavily on mom and dad for everything. This is a tremendous opportunity for them to learn and to grow. This is a sacred opportunity that our children have to bring the peace and joy of the gospel to other people, but it doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't happen in the MTC. Help teach your children how to prepare for a mission and serve the Lord, and your families will entirely be blessed.